Each month on Smart Medicine, we give you the chance to ask the expert. This month's topic, pricing transparency. Here to explain exactly what that is and how it benefits you is Vice President of Finance for Baptist Memorial Healthcare, Bill Griffin. And Mr. Griffin, thanks so much for joining us.
Joe, it's my pleasure.
All right, this issue, pricing transparency, is our topic this month. And tell us, what is pricing transparency?
Joe, transparency to us, particularly at Baptist and in healthcare, is the ability to give our patients as much information as possible about the cost to them and the price of a procedure so that they can make an informed decision about where they're going to get their health care and their services.
And you now have a new tool called the Expense Navigator, is that right? How can patients access your website to use the Expense Navigator?
Yeah. The Baptist Expense Navigator is on our website, which I'll throw a plug in right now for it. It's baptistonline.org. Patient can go out there. There's a very prominent icon. Click on the Baptist Expense Navigator icon, and they are going to be able to go on site there and choose the facility that they're going to have potentially their procedure done in or testing. They can choose inpatient or outpatient. They're going to be able then to go in and use a number of 3 or 4 different choices of a search mechanism to be able to find their procedure. Once they find the procedure then and they clicked on it, it will provide the patient with the overall average charge for that procedure, which is good information, but even better at that point if the patient is willing to go ahead and put in just some limited insurance information, primarily just co-insurance, percentage, deductible amount, then they will be able to drill on down and get an estimate of the actual out-of-pocket for them themselves, because of course the insurance or Medicare, if they're a Medicare recipient, is going to pay for the majority of it, but their concern is what's it going to cost me out of my pocket, and so that's what they'll be able to see at that point.
All right, Mr. Griffin, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you, Joe.